Fans, let's meet today's starting lineups for the Pacific Tigers. At 1 forward, 6'5" sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, number 0, Jaleel Tripp. For the Tigers at guard, number 4, 6'3" junior from Atlanta, Georgia, Roberto Gallinat. At forward, a 6'6" junior from Modesto, California, number 5, Anthony Towns. At guard, 6'0" redshirt sophomore from Lakewood, California, number 25, Kendall Small. And for the Tigers at forward, 6'8" redshirt junior from Porter Ranch, California, number 32, Jack Williams. The head coach of Pacific is Damon Stoudemire, assisted by Leonard Perry, Luke Wicks. And Cowboy fans, how about a warm welcome back to Pacific Tiger assistant coach and 2012 Mountain West Defensive Player of the Year, former Cowboy J.D. Luster. Fans, let's meet the University of Wyoming Cowboys. Starting today at 1 guard, 6'7" junior from Port St. Lucie, Florida, number 1, Justin James. At guard, 6'5" senior from Lund, Sweden, number 3, Alexander Okagorski. For the Cowboys at forward, a 6'9" senior from Colorado Springs, number 5, Alan Herndon. At guard, 5'11" sophomore from Gillette, number 10, Cody Kelly. And at forward for the Cowboys, 6'8" senior from Parker, Colorado, number 20, Hayden Dalton. The head coach of the Cowboys in his second season, Alan Edwards, assisted by Jermaine Kimbrough, Tony Pujol, along with Jeremy Chiat.
Trimmed in black, Tom O'Neill, Kevin Brill, Wilson Holland. The officiating crew are ready to grow, and to bring it your way, the voice of the Cowboys, Mr. Dave Walsh.
All right, Kevin, up they go. Towns will jump it up against Herndon. Herndon wins the tap, and the Cowboys will have the first opportunity. Cody Kelly making his first start this season. Gets it left side. Now they're winging around the perimeter, back right side of the wing. In deep, trying to go to Okagorski. He has to knock it out beyond the arc. Retrieves and gets it to Dalton. Dalton faces up, pounds the dribble. Trying to back in. Now a follow-away right hand. Good.
Wow, that's an unusual shot for Hayden. He kind of took a jab step and fell away from his defender Williams and knocked it in.
2-0 Cowboys with the lead. In deep, they get to Tripp. He has his shot blocked away. Either James or Herndon. Might have been both of them got a hand on that ball. Back come the Cowboys the other way. Out to James. James jump pass back out top to Dalton, and he walks with it. 2-0 Wyoming. We haven't played a minute yet. Cowboys give it back to Pacific. The Tigers come into this game at 5-5 overall. Both teams lost their last time out. get back on that winning train. Tripp gets it right side outside to Gallinat. He'll look left side on the wing to Small. Small trying to face up on Kelly, but he's there. Towns for a 15-footer. That's good. Left side elbow. Anthony Towns ties it up 2-2.
He shot that over Herndon, which is not an easy chore.
In the corner for three. Akagorski knocks down the 3-ball.
Always good to see him start a game by knocking one down. He's had some trouble, especially when he misses the first couple.
That is his 14th three-pointer of the season. Now trying to feed along the inline, but the ball thrown away by Tripp and taken away by Kelly. He'll move it up the floor. Cowboys trying to add to this 5-2 early lead. Left side outside, Akagorski with it. He's got Gallinat guarding him. Right side on the wing to Kelly. Kelly takes it to the dribble. Kelly into the paint. Along the inline in the corner for Herndon's three. That's good.
Nice job by Cody Kelly. He's at least got a guy now in Small who's kind of a matchup for him. They're almost the same height, but he took the ball in the lane and dished it to a wide open Herndon, left corner.
Herndon's 21st three-pointer of the season. The 3-ball falling away. That's good. Good shot, Jack Williams for the 3-ball. So that 21st three for Herndon ties Dalton. They both have 21 three-pointers this season. They lead the team. 17.5 minutes left here in the first half. Cowboys lead at 8-5. Here's dribble drive, no James. Throws it right to Williams. Williams with the pick, and back comes Pacific the other way. 8-5, Cowboys lead by 3. Here's Pacific. Williams for 3 again. Nope, this rolls off no good, and Akagorski has the rebound. In backcourt, gets it to James. Right back to Akagorski for a long 3. That's no good, and Williams in for the rebound for Pacific. The other way, Small with it. Finds Tripp. He'll try the 3. That's no good, and Dalton the rebound. Lead foul picked off by Tripp. Kelly tried to hit James down the floor, but Tripp was there to pick that one off, and he brings it back into the forecourt.
Well, the Cowboys really having trouble early with their passing. That's already their 3rd turnover of this first half.
8-5 Wyoming. Pacific with it, attacking the zone to our right. Gallinat, he'll fall away for 3. That's good. We're tied up at 8.
Well, he's their leading scorer, and that was a very smooth stroke for Gallinat.
8-8, 16-20 remaining here in the first half. Cowboys back on the attack zone to our left. Akagorski steps around, dribble drive in deep, and he'll draw the foul. Couldn't quite get it up over the rim, but that foul is going to be on Williams. He'll pick up his first. That's the first Pacific team foul. And it should say, well, they're going to say before the shot, apparently. It'll go ball out of bounds to the Cowboys.
Pacific already making some substitutions. I know that Stoudemire is concerned about this elevation for his team.
Miles Reynolds comes into the game. He's a 6'2 junior from Chicago. He's on the floor. In the corner, Herndon steps around but couldn't get the shot away. Now throws it away. Picked off again by Tripp. Tripp will bring it into the forecourt. Left side outside with it. Small dribbles and then fall away right hand. Nope, skims off short, no good. Dalton the rebound. He'll turn it up the floor with it. In deep, had it blocked from behind and taken away by Pacific. Tripp into the forecourt with it again. Tripp has it top of the key. Now cross court to left side of the wing to Reynolds. Reynolds lobs it inside. Banging away is Aquando, but he couldn't get free. Now back out to Small. Small tries to penetrate, can't. 12 to shoot. We're tied 8-8 as Small just backs off. Going to try to go one-on-one now. Nope, find in the corner. Leaves it for Tripp's 3. That's no good, and James has the rebound for the Cowboys. Lead pass into the forecourt, gets it to Herndon. Herndon backs off, finds Kelly for 3. That's good.
Well, Cody is really coming on as the 3-point shooter. Herndon found him in the deep right corner. That was not all alone either. He had a guy coming at him, and Cody knocked it down.
His 8th three-pointer of the season, shooting 33% from out there. We've played 5 minutes now here in the AA. Cowboys lead by 3. Small and Kelly. Big contact. This is going to be an offensive foul on Small as Kelly was there to take the hit. Small picks up his first. 2nd team foul on Pacific, and it'll be Cowboy basketball when we come back. Timeout on the floor with 14:59 remaining here in the first half. It's Wyoming 11, Pacific 8. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield. And welcome back to the Double-A. The Cowboys lead at 11-8 with 14:59 left here in the first half. Berg Simpson reminds you that this broadcast is a copyright of the University of Wyoming. Any rebroadcast or reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the University of Wyoming Sports Properties. The Berg Simpson Law Firm is on your side. Berg Simpson, when the game is on the line. Berg Simpson, good lawyers, changing lives. Call 307-527-7891. Cody Kelly cannot connect from three-point land. Rebound taken away by Pacific. And here are the Tigers back on the attack. Zone to our right. At the top, Reynolds just loses the handle. Taken away by Kelly. Cody looks up the floor. Gets it to James. James back out to Kelly. Kelly looks left side and finds Herndon. Herndon trying to get it to Dalton. Now he does. He's going to back down. Nope, slides it in the corner to Akagorski for three. That rolls off no good.
Well, after that timeout, Stoudemire had his team come out in a zone. The Cowboys, I don't think we're expecting a lot of zone from this team, but last two trips, they were in a zone.
Tripp has it left side outside to Oquando. Oquando finds Williams as he clears to the top of the key. Now to Reynolds. Reynolds holds it high over his head, gets it now to Tripp. He'll back off with the dribble. Or excuse me, that's Dorsey. Dorsey on the dribble. That rolls off no good. He tried it along the end line. Up ahead, James with it for the Cowboys. Cowboys quickly into the forecourt. Here's Dalton, right-hand runner, banker. Nope, no good. Rolls off, and Oquando has the rebound. Now Reynolds with it. He'll lob it in the corner. Williams fires away for three. That's no good. Tripp had the rebound as he came flying in, and he'll draw the foul. That foul is going to be on Justin James. James will pick up his first.
Well, I was just going to mention the Cowboys have done a great job of keeping this team off the offensive glass until that play by Tripp. He got the offensive rebound and the foul.
Tripp will shoot two. First one on the way is good. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you by the Wyoming Contractors Association, enhancing, elevating, and promoting the construction industry for over 85 years while building Wyoming one brick at a time. Jahil Tripp. Second one on the way is no good. It rolls off, and James is there for the rebound for the Cowboys. 11-9, Wyoming by two. They'll bring it up the floor as Kelly brings it across the timeline. Wyoming attacking the zone to our left. Here's James for three, but that's offline, off the left side angle, no good. Tripp the rebound. He'll bring it into the forecourt. Tried to feed inside, but good play by Akagorski. Had it for a moment, but it's taken back by Pacific. Then laying up and in is Towns.
Right. Cowboys got a turnover, then gave it away. Cowboys with 5 turnovers already.
Tied at 11 now. Wyoming back on the attack and Pacific back in the zone. James feeds the high post. Dalton. Dalton can't get the shot away to Akagorski. Backs off well beyond the arc. 3-point land. And now left side to Kelly for three, and that's good.
They were leaving Cody open with that zone. That was a deep three, and he's going to take him because he has confidence that he can make it.
His second one tonight, 6 points here in the first half. He leads all scorers, does Cody Kelly. And the Cowboys lead Pacific 14-11. Top of the key, Reynolds with it. Pacific attacking the zone to our right. Big contact, offensive foul on Reynolds. And Kelly there to take the hit.
Well, that's the second time Cody has drawn that charge early in this game. He's very quick, and he got in the way. Of course, the Cowboys are going to have to get in the way of these guys because they love to drive the rim. That was a good play by Cody.
That really was. Kelly getting his first start this season. Brings it into the forecourt, and he's played very well. There's James, jump pass to Dalton, doesn't come down, just lays it up and in.
Boy, both guys in the air at the same time, one passing it, one catching it. Dalton with the score, never hit the ground.
Cowboys back on defense. Hunter Maldonado on the floor for Wyoming. He's defending Gallinat, their leading scorer right now, as they try to attack the Cowboys in the zone to our right. Here's Gallinat, quick pull up from 15. Nope, that's no good. Herndon had it knocked loose, but a foul over the back. Going to be called on Anthony Towns. Towns will pick up his first. That is the fourth Pacific team foul. Cowboy basketball when we come back. Timeout on the floor with 11:36 left here in the first half. It's Wyoming 16, Pacific 11. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Wyoming 16, Pacific 11. We have 11:36 remaining in the first half. The Cowboys done a good job on the backboards. They've given up just one offensive rebound, but Pacific has 7 points off of 5 Cowboy turnovers. Are you a Wyoming basketball fan? Start earning points towards game tickets with Coors Light XP. Download it from the App Store today. Remember, 21 means 21.
Cowboys will take it out as Cody Kelly will bring it up the floor. Wyoming right now with Kelly, James, Dalton, Maldonado, and Herndon out there. Herndon has it left side on the wing. Tried to take it down the lane, but it was punched away briefly by Towns. So he'll re-get it and get it to Dalton, now to Kelly. Kelly with 12 to shoot. Left side on the wing to James. Fakes right, goes left in deep. Banker, nope. Left it too short. Rolls off, and Williams has the rebound for Pacific.
Amazing.
Get it to Gallinat.
That was amazing fake by JJ, just didn't finish it.
Reynolds with it, looks right side on the wing to Gallinat. He'll find Williams back out at the midcourt area. Now in deep, Towns lays it up and in. A little reverse action along the inline. Anthony Towns now with 6 points in the first half, and Pacific within 3, 16-13. Cowboys with the lead, 10:40 remaining here in the first half. Dalton back to Kelly. Kelly along the end line, turned away, so he gets it back outside of Dalton. Dalton pounds the dribble, tells James to come and get it. He does. Fall away 15-footer. Nope, that missed everything. Left it way short. Taken out of the air by Dorsey, and to Reynolds. Now to Williams trailing the play. Right hand run banker. Nope, that's no good. And the rebound taken away by Dalton. He'll bring it up the floor. Hayden to the rim. Left-hander layup and in.
Wow, coast to coast by Hayden. An outstanding rebound to begin with. That is Hayden's third rebound in this first half. Then nice layup at the other end.
We are halfway through the first half. Cowboys have the lead by 5, 18-13. Pacific with the basketball. Dorsey shovels it back to Gallinat. Gallinat takes it to the dribble, trying to rub James off on a pick. Throws up a left hand that rolls off, no good, and Kelly is up to get the rebound.
Good help defense by Herndon that time.
Kelly into the forecourt, shovels it back to Herndon. To James now. James down the lane, lays up a right hand, good.
That was easy. Nobody chose him or tried to stop the ball, and JJ went right down the lane for that layup.
20-13. Now the Cowboys ask for a timeout. 9:26 remaining here in the first half. We'll keep it right here during this 30-second timeout. The Cowboys have the lead with 9:26 to play here in the half. 20-13. Say Cowboy up and get in the game and check out new plans and lower rates than ever before from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming. Open enrollment ends December 15th. Take a look at wyomingblue.com.
Well, Coach Alan Edwards is going to make some wholesale substitutions, it looks like. But Cowboys have kind of gone with an iron 4. Gorski has been subbed in and out, but boy, Dalton, Herndon, Cody, and JJ have played this entire first half. Now there'll be some changes made by the Cowboy staff.
Nair's Redding comes out. Lou Adams comes out on the floor. Andrew Momeka, Jordan Naughton out there, and Alexander Akagorski. Those are the 5 cowpokes on the floor right now, and they're digging in defensively against Pacific. Small has it top of the key, waits for Williams to come out, but then gets the left side of Reynolds in deep. Towns left it short on the reverse layup, but blocked out of bounds and knocked away by Naughton, so it'll stay with Pacific. Tigers will take it out underneath and to the right of their own hoop as Reynolds comes out and Tripp comes back in for the Tigers. Small brings it into Williams. He'll get it back to Small as he comes back onto the floor, and he'll set up shop back at the midcourt area. Still 20 to shoot as Towns comes out to set a pick. Small can't use it to Williams. Williams gets it right back, tries the left side inline, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled on the play. Williams will go to the line to shoot a couple. That foul is going to be on Andrew Momeka. First foul on Drew. Second Cowboy team foul, and here's Jack Williams to shoot a couple. First one is an air ball. Oops.
Yeah, he's not going to hear the end of that, is he?
That's an unguarded 15-footer that he shot 14 feet, folks. Williams' second try is barely got there and skimmed the front iron and straight down. Wow. 2013, Cowboys saved that 7-point lead. Here's Adams from the corner for 3. That's good.
Nice job by the Cowboys to get it to a wide open Adams in the left corner. And I know these rims are the same height here as they are in Pacific, but Williams short on both.
Wow. Cowboys now have hit 5 3-pointers in the first half already. They've got a 10-point lead, 23-13. In deep, Towns forces a right hand and gets it to go. Acrobatic Anthony Towns.
It sure was, and that was really good defense by Naughton. He stood his ground. Towns is kind of, as Dave said, went acrobatic and scored it.
In deep to Momeka. Good pump fake, puts it up and in. Head and shoulders fake, got it clear. And Momeka, his first 2. Back to the 10-point lead for Wyoming. Now whistle, the ball goes out of bounds. There's going to be a blocking foul call. I guess it's going to be on Akagorski, his first foul. 3 Cowboy team fouls here in the first half. 8:03 left. Cowboys have the 10-point lead, digging in defensively as Pacific takes it out, works it back top of the key. Now left side to Small. Small trying to use a pick set by Williams. Can't. Williams clears to the left side corner. He's got it. Now they're winging around the perimeter. Get a right side on the wing to Tripp. Tripp looks in the right side corner. He finds Gallinat. Quickly dribbles around. Had his shot partially blocked, but a foul on the play. apparently Lou Adams got a piece of Gallinat. First foul on Adams, 4th Cowboy team foul. Gallinat will be shooting a couple when we come back. 7:46 remaining here in the first half. Wyoming 25, Pacific 15. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Wyoming 25, Pacific 15. We have 7:46 remaining in this first half, which means we've passed the 8:11 mark here in the half, which is a great reminder to call Wyoming 811 if you or anyone is doing a digging project. Smart digging means calling 811 before each job.
Gallinat at the line knocks down the first free throw. He'll get another. Rocky Mountain Shirtworks in Laramie is the exclusive provider of screen printing, embroidery, and promotional items for the Wyoming Cowboys and Cowgirls. And we're here to serve your needs as well. Visit us at www.rmshirtworks.com. Gallinat misses the second free throw. Now falling away was Redding from about 10 feet away. Couldn't get it to go, but a whistle and a foul inside. Momeka had the offensive rebound, and then he was fouled on the play by Jack Williams. Williams picks up his second.
Cowboys have not been to the free throw line yet. The Tigers are 2 for 6, I beg your pardon.
Alexander Okagorski will take it out underneath and to the left of the Cowboy hoop. He'll lob it clear back to the midcourt area, and Redding there to receive. Redding dribbles to the top, bounces it into Naughton down on his knees to save it, and he gets it back out to Redding, but now 3 seconds to call as Naughton was on his knees in the lane.
A nice entering pass that time by the Cowboys, but Naughton lost his balance and fell down, so he didn't want to travel, so he was trying to get the ball out, and they called him 3 seconds.
Small brings it into the forecourt. Now they'll work it left side outside to Tripp. Tripp back to Small. He'll dribble back to the midcourt area. 17 to shoot. Small has it right side on the wing now, well beyond the arc. Left side on the wing to Tripp. He's beyond the three-point line. To Small, entering pass to Williams. Right side elbow, drop step, can't get the shot away against Redding. 5 to shoot. Small, drop step, fall away, right hand on the way, good.
Well, that was quite a shot. A turnaround jumper by Small just as the shot clock was expiring.
A little fall away jumper, knocks it down. 6:45 left here in the first half. Cowboys lead it by 7, 25-18. Left side corner with it. Adams lobs it cross court, gets it right side to Okagorski. Back to Adams for 3. That's no good. Long off the back iron. Tripp up for the rebound. 6.5 minutes left here in the first half. Cowboys trying to protect a 7-point lead. Aquando fall away right hand. That's no good, and he can't get it to go. So the rebound to Adams. Up ahead to Redding into the forecourt. Peels away. He's got it right side of the wing. Now looks to the Cowboy bench to get instructions. Redding. Jump pass to Momeka. Fall away left hand. Had it blocked by Okonkwo, and that's taken away by Pacific. Up ahead, Small with a right hand runner that's good.
Small, very clever with the basketball. He comes in only averaging 8.4 per game.
25-20, Wyoming by 5. 5:45 left here in the first half. A couple of subs getting ready to come in. Kelly and James at next dead ball. Here's Adams, right side on a bounce to Redding. Cross court back to Adams, left side on the wing. 13 to shoot, crossover dribble, running right hand banker that didn't draw iron. Kind of lost control there. Long lead pass for Small. He'll lay it up and in. And now the Cowboys want a timeout. Kendall Small, with 3 quick buckets here in the second half, has pulled Pacific to within 3. 5:27 left to play here in the first half, and Wyoming leads it 25-22. Uniwyo Federal Credit Union is proud to sponsor the charity stripe all season long. For every made free throw, Uniwyo Federal Credit Union will donate $10 to Make-A-Wish Foundation, Wyoming. A big thank you to Uniwyo Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Wyoming athletics.
Well, at the 8:08 mark, the Cowboys had a 10-point 25-15 lead. Last 3 minutes and 19 seconds, the Tigers have battled back against the Cowboys' second unit and have a 7-0 run going and now trailed by just 3.
25-22 as Cody Kelly brings it across the timeline. He's out there now with Dalton Herndon. Here's a steal by Small again. He'll lay it up and in, and he's fouled. So Small will go to the line with a chance to tie this game up. Justin James picks up his second.
James he wasn't even that close to him. That was a phantom foul.
So they're calling a little nudge, huh?
I'd say that was a little nudge. How about Small? 8 points in a row.
And looking for his 9th. Can't get it. Front rimmed it. Missed the free throw. But it's 25-24. Cowboys lead is 1. Here's Akagorski. Gets it to Dalton. Faces up on Towns. Now drop step. Can't get the shot away. Back out to James. He'll get it back to Dalton for a long 3 that's no good. And Williams is up for the rebound for the Tigers. He'll get it to Small. Blasts into the forecourt. Back top to Gallinet for 3 that's good. And Pacific has the lead.
Boy, this is some run by Pacific. At one point down by 10.
27-25. Now a 2-point lead for the Tigers. Playing in that zone as James plants. Feeds inside. Herndon lays up a left hand, no good, but then follows his own missed shot to tip it in. Alan Herndon with 5 points here in the first half.
Good quick jump by Herndon after he missed the first one. He was right back at the rim to tap it in.
27-27. All tied up with 4:18 remaining here in the first half. Gallinat jab step, can't get free of James. He'll get it left side, dribble drive in deep, now thrown away and taken away by Akagorski. Back the other way. Alexander shovels it back outside to Dalton. Top of the key, Herndon for 3. That's no good. Rebound taken down by Small for Pacific. And just under 4 minutes left, Kevin, here in the first half. Small, quick pull up from 10. That's good.
Man, he's having quite a first half, or actually the second half of the first half.
Here's deep James. He shovels the pass off with a layup by Herndon, but the pass off, he was fouled on the pass off is what we're trying to get to. And Jack Williams, I believe, just picked up his 3rd. Williams with 3 now. So it'll be Cowboy basketball when we come back. 3:43 remaining here in the first half. It's Pacific 29, Wyoming 27. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Pacific on a 14-2 run right now, leading Wyoming 29-27 with 3:43 remaining in the first half. The Cowboys have not been to the free throw line. Pacific just 2 of 7, or this would be worse. When you consider your options for natural gas, choose the one supplier that is truly committed to Wyoming, Wyoming Community Gas.
Cowboys play it in as they attack the zone to our left. Herndon for 3 from the right side angle. That's good. He gave it up to Dalton, then got it right back and was in good shooting shape. That's his second three-pointer, 8 points here in the first half for Alan Herndon. Gives the Cowboys a 1-point lead, 30-29. Quick turnaround by Towns. That won't fall. The rebound taken away by Dalton. He turns and handles into the forecourt, goes behind the back with a dribble, plants, back outside to Herndon, puts one man in the air, now to the lane and dunks it. Wow, what a move by Alan Herndon.
Boy, that was a great head fake, and then he just put it on the floor. He only needs to dribble once, and he's right at the rim. Good play by Herndon.
Just under 3 minutes left here in the first half. Cowboys build a 3-point lead. Back with 5 straight here after trailing by a couple. Williams a turnaround, that's no good, left that short. Taken away by Dalton, and again, Hayden will handle into the forecourt. Thought about a long 3, but then pulls it back and feeds Maldonado. He'll dribble to the free throw line. Oh, great pass to Herndon for the jam.
That was a great pass by the freshman.
Now Herndon on a little bit of run. He scored the Cowboys' last 7 as a timeout taken now by Pacific. We'll keep it right here. It will be Pacific basketball when they get back on the floor. 2 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. The Cowboys lead at Wyoming 34, Pacific 29. Griner Ford in Casper is part of Lithia Motors' nationwide network of hometown dealerships. And with that strength and size behind them, you can count on Griner Ford always having a huge selection at lower prices, and a process that ensures a better car buying experience. Get to Griner Ford west on CY Avenue in Casper, because they're dealing.
Boy, another good half of work by Dalton. He has 6 points, but he also has 6 rebounds already in this game.
Small will take it out. He was on a bit of a run. He's already in double figures as Small, and he'll get it midcourt area. Now to Reynolds, right back to Small. He'll find Reynolds on the left side wing. Reynolds takes a one bounce dribble, then feeds it to Towns. Back out to Small. Blast by James in deep, bank it up, can't get it to go, but a foul on the dribble drive. Probably a good thing. It's going to send Small to the line as Herndon will pick up his first, because there was a follow layup off that missed shot had the foul not been called. But here's Small. He'll go to the line to shoot a couple.
Boy, he's a smallish guy, 6 foot 182, but he loves to put that ball on the floor, go to the rim.
First free throw on the way. That's good. He'll get another. When it comes to your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs in southern Wyoming, AC Mechanical is the team captain. AC Mechanical is locally owned in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and a very proud partner of your UW Pokes. Small, he'll try it again. And this one no good as it rolls off to the left. Small with 11 points here in the first half. Quickly Herndon for 3 from the left side wing. That's no good, and Small is up for the rebound. Pacific will bring it back. Cowboys lead at 34-30. Under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half.
The Pacific team 3 of 9 from the free throw line. The Cowboys have not taken a free throw.
Here's Tripp. He'll measure for 3 from the top. That's no good. Up high for the rebound was a Okonkwo. Back out to Gallinat. He can't hit the 3, and that rebound foul going to be called along the end line against Pacific. This is going to be on Jaleel Tripp. He picks up his first. 1:43 remaining now as the Cowboys will go to the other end of the floor. That is the 7th team foul. So Justin James had the rebound, was fouled over the back, and he'll go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Here's the front end, and it's good. He'll get the bonus. Terrell Chevy is Wyoming proud, offering UW grads an exclusive deal on the new or used vehicle of their choice. Hurry in today with your brown and gold license plate, and you could save thousands at Terrell Chevy in Cheyenne. James' second free throw on the way. That's good. Justin coming off that big game at South Carolina, the double-double. He has 4 points here in the first half tonight. Cowboys lead by 6.
Well, what a difference a year makes. Last year in the first half at Pacific, these two teams were whistled for 31 fouls, 14 today.
Small cross court to the trip right side corner. Gets it to Reynolds, trying to cut in the lane, had his shot partially blocked. I believe Adams or Maldonado might have gotten up there on that one. Back the other way, Dalton with it to Adams. Adams trying to deal for the shot, gets it to Dalton. He'll rise for 3. That's no good. And Tripp has the rebound for the Pacific Tigers. 36-30, Wyoming the lead. Here's a quick pull up by Small, that's good. Well, he's a good player. 13 points here in the first half.
He sure is today. We heard a lot about Gallinat as their leading scorer, but Small's been their man.
Keeping them close. They're down only 4 now. Cowboy lead is 4. Here's Herndon, scoops the left hand, no good, but he is fouled on the dribble drive. That foul is going to be on Namid Okonkwo. He picks up his first. Herndon to shoot a couple at the line. First one rolls off, no good.
Small is 5 of 6 from the field for his 14 points.
Herndon on the season, a 57% free thrower, back up there. Second try is good. 13 points in the game now for Alan Herndon. Under a minute remaining. As Small will bring it across the timeline, picked up by Kelly. Now left side outside the work, left side corner, and then knocked out of bounds. Kind of inadvertently, but it is a foul on Herndon. He picks up his second. That will be the 7th Cowboy team foul, and it'll send Roberto Gallinat to the line. He'll be shooting the 1-and-1.
Herndon stays in the game with those fouls. I thought Dalton was coming in for him, and he did too. He started coming to the bench, but Dalton was picking up Andrew Momeka.
Maldonado out, Akagorski back in for the Cowboys. 43.4 seconds left. Gallinat front rim's no good. The front end of the 1-and-1. Cowboys will try to add to a 5-point lead. Back the other way, Adams hooks a pass left side corner. Akagorski can't get the shot away, so the Cowboys will set it up. 19 to shoot, 31 seconds left in the half. Kelly looks, gets it to Dalton. Dalton can't get free. Now lobs inside, good catch by Herndon. He's going to be fouled. Dorsey had very little choice really than to foul Herndon, who was getting that pass point blank. And Lafayette Dorsey picks up his first foul. And now Herndon will go to the foul line. He'll be shooting 2 shots. Herndon's first free throw is no good. Rattles around and comes out.
Cowboys now 3 of 5 from the free throw line. The Tigers of Pacific 3 of 10 in the first half.
21.5 seconds remain here in the first half in the double-A. Cowboys with a 5-point lead at the moment. Val Herndon at the line. He'll try to make it a 6-point lead, and he does. Herndon with 14 points in the half, and the Cowboys lead at 38-32. Time running out here. 15 seconds left. Small with it. As being covered by Kelly. Lobs into the corner. Good catch by Dorsey. Dorsey, quick pull. No, lobs it to Gallinat. 7 seconds left for an 18-footer that's good. Cowboys are going to have to hurry. Here's Adams. He'll launch from backcourt. That's short. And we have reached halftime. That bucket by Gallinat gives him 9 points in the first half, and it gets Pacific to within 4 here at halftime. At the break, it is Wyoming 38, Pacific 34. We'll be right back with a first half recap. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield. Dave Walsh, Kevin McKinney, and Kyle Latham here courtside at the AA. Now let's take a look at those first half stats presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming. With those stats, here's Kevin.
All right, thank you very much, Dave. The Pacific team shot 45 from the field, 43 from the arc, and 30% from the free throw line. They were 3 of 7 from the arc, 3 of 10 from the free throw line. 18 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds, 9 personal fouls, 5 assists, 6 turnovers, 2 block shots, 4 steals. The Cowboys shot 45% from the field, 40 from the arc, 6 of 15, and 67% from the free throw line, 4 of 6. 22 total rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, 7 personal fouls, 9 assists, 7 turnovers, 2 block shots, and 4 steals. Pacific scored 11 points off Wyoming's 7 turnovers in that first half. Individually, 13 points for Kendall Small in the first half, 6 of 7 from the field. He played 14 minutes. For the Cowboys, Alan Herndon, 14 points in the first half. He played 16 minutes. He was 5 of 8. And those were the first half stats, brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Wyoming. Supporting UW and Cowboy fans, live fearless. Cowboys lead 38-34. It'll be Pacific ball, and to bring it your way, the voice of the Cowboys, Mr. Dave Walsh.
All right, Kevin, thank you. It will be Pacific basketball. They'll start things on the attack zone to our left. Tripp, a right-hand runner that won't go as he tried to lay it up and comes off long to Herndon. Up ahead to Dalton. Dalton in the corner finds Akagorski. Back to Herndon for 3. That's short. And it comes straight out to Williams for Pacific. He'll get it to Small. Blasts into the forecourt. And Small circles back to the top. Now to the midcourt area. Off the dribbles. All the Cowboys are back, and they'll try to set up their half-court offense.
Gorski starts out the second half on Small.
Gorski with a high arc, try to get up on that shot by Small and altered it, and Cowboys come back the other way. Kelly backs off to the midcourt area with the dribble, takes a look, and now gets the Cowboys set and finds Akagorski right side on the wing. Now left side outside, they get it to James. James dribbles back top of the key, right side Akagorski beyond the arc with 11 to shoot. Looks top of the key and finds Kelly. Left side on the wing to Dalton, pump fake, now dribbles, drive in deep, nope, jump pass back to Herndon. Puts one man in the air, steps around for an 18-footer that's good.
Wow, that was a great bit of offense by the Cowboys. Really spaced the floor, were patient, passed the ball around. Herndon with a nice head fake and the jumper.
40-34 now. Cowboys lead. Here's Towns with a turnaround left-hand hook bank that will not go and rolls off. The Cowboys bring it back. James quickly to the top of the key. James into the paint. Gets it left side outside. Akagorski for 3. That's no good and goes up and behind the backboard and out. It'll go out to Pacific.
Well, that last trip down was an impressive showing of how the Cowboys can run their offense. They did a really good job that time. Gorski with a quick shot.
Played almost 2 minutes here in the second half as the Cowboys have that 6-point lead. Now from the corner, Gallinat can't get the 3 ball, but Small with the follow. That won't go, and Herndon has the rebound. He'll outlet it to James into the forecourt. Justin surveys. Now looks in the corner to Akagorski. Left side corner, takes it to the end line. Tried to get it up, but then the ball knocked away. And there might have been a lot of slapping going on in there, but ball goes out off of Akagorski to Pacific.
I would say if you asked Akagorski, he thought he was fouled there as he went to the rim. I would agree with him.
Small finds Tripp, and he'll dribble to the top. Left side outside to Small now with 18 to shoot. Gets it to Tripp. Backs down James. Now fall away right hand on the way good. Jaleel Tripp, his first bucket of the game, just 3 points. He had just 1 free throw in the first half. Left side outside, here's Kelly. Kelly going to be fouled by Small as he was trying to check him from going into the lane, and Small will pick up his second. That's the first team foul on Pacific here in the second half. Ball will go out to the Cowboys with 17:22 left in the second half. Wyoming with a 4-point lead, 40-36. Cowboys get it top of the key to Kernan. Now in deep to James. He'll jump the right hand. That's no good. Left short, and it comes away to Tripp. Tripp into the forecourt. Left side outside Small with it. Top of the key to Williams. He feeds it inside to Towns, but is slapped away from behind by Herndon. Taken away by Akagorski. Akagorski into the forecourt with it. Left side corner to Kelly for 3. That's no good. Rebound taken away by Gallinat.
Boy, Justin James struggling mightily. 1 for 5 from the field in this game.
Tripp into the forecourt with it. 40-36. Cowboys lead by 4. Playing defense now. Here's James. He'll draw a charge on Tripp. Ran right into him, and Tripp will pick up his second foul. Second team foul on Pacific.
Boy, Damon Stoudemire pleading with the officiating crew on that one.
Kelly will step it across the timeline. 16.5 minutes left here in the AA. In deep to Dalton. Dalton left hand reverse up and in.
And once he gets that defender on his hip at the low block, he's pretty good.
8 points now for Hayden Dalton. Cowboys lead is 6. Gallinat steps back. Now Gallinat dribble drive. Tries to put it up, and it's knocked away by Dalton. Taken away by Akagorski. Up ahead to James. James back outside. Akagorski for 3. That's in and out. No good. Small the rebound along the end line. Long lead pass. Gallinat. Lob for Tripp, but he couldn't control it. He was fouled on the play. Kelly, I believe, reaching in, will pick up his first. And Jaleel Tripp will be at the line to shoot a couple when we come back. 16 minutes remaining here in the second half in the AA. It is Wyoming 42, Pacific 36. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Wyoming 42, Pacific 36. We have exactly 60 minutes left in this game. Ridley's Family Markets is the official supermarket of Wyoming Athletics and Polk fans. With each home Cowboys win, Ridley's will donate $200 to Feeding America. Thank you, Ridley's Family Markets.
Here's Jaleel Tripp at the line to shoot a couple. First one on the way is good. He'll have another on the year. Tripp, 64% free thrower. One of those rarities. He leads his team in rebounding and assists.
Don't see that every day.
No. He hits them both. 5 points now for Tripp. 42-38. Cowboys lead by 4. Wyoming on the attack. They moderate pressure, but then they'll back down, and looks like Pacific in that zone again. Cowboys will try to attack it. James gets it to Akagorski, who goes off his leg, and he's going to run it into backcourt, and that's going to be over and back. So Cowboys turn it over, and Pacific, that zone messes up Wyoming, gets the ball back.
Well, each team now with 8 turnovers, and the Cowboys going to have a struggle if JJ and Akagorski don't start shooting better. The two of them are 2 of 11 from the field and 1 for 6 from the arc.
Small brings it into the forecourt. He's being guarded by Kelly. Now here's a steal by James. He's on a breakaway, and the jam.
Nice defensive anticipation by JJ as he got that steal and the easy flush.
44-38, 6-point lead now for Wyoming. Here's a quick pull-up by Tripp from 15. That clangs off the right side of the backboard, and run down by Akagorski. He'll get it backcourt to James. Justin into the forecourt with it. He dribbles to the top of the key and gives up to Akagorski. He'll dribble back to the top and stretch it out to the midcourt area and catch instructions from Alan Edwards. And now the Cowboys trying to get into their offense. 14 to shoot now. Zakagorski still controls it. Midcourt area to Herndon. Left side outside to Kelly. 8 to shoot. Kelly lobs in deep. Herndon, good catch. Reverse it up and in.
Beautiful catch and a nice head fake to get rid of his defender for the easy layup.
18 points now for Herndon. Here's Small. Cowboys almost had the steal, but it goes to Reynolds. Banks it up, no good, but a foul on the play. That foul going to be on Herndon. He's going to pick up his third. Second Cowboy team foul here in the second half. And with 14:31 left, Reynolds will go to the line to shoot 2. On the year, Miles Reynolds, an 85% free thrower. He's 50 of 59 from the line, and he swishes the first one. Cowboy basketball is brought to you by the Wyoming Mining Association. Serving the Wyoming mining industry for over 60 years. Wyoming Mines, we power America. Reynolds' second free throw is good. His first 2 points of the night for the redshirt junior from Chicago, and it pulls Pacific to within 6, 46-40. Cowboys with it, zone to our right. Herndon left open for 3 from the top. That's good.
There's one thing clear about Alan Herndon. He loves to play on this floor because he is very prolific when he's in the AA.
Last time he played on this floor, he had a career-high 32 in that double overtime win against Drake. Here's the bank shot, good by Reynolds. Reynolds, he has 4 points, all here in the second half. 49-42, Cowboys by 7. Dalton backing down Towns and then slapped and fouled by Gallinat as he took it toward the rim. Gallinat picks up his first. That is the third team foul on Pacific. And Hayden Dalton will go to the line to shoot a couple. Just a magnificent free thrower on the year, 84%. He is 27 of 32 at the line. First one, a swish, that's good. Your Wyoming Ford stores are proud sponsors of Cowboy basketball, built Ford tough and Wyoming strong. Ford, go further. Dalton back up there, looking for his 10th point. He's got it. Well, Hayden once again into double figures. The Cowboys lead by 9 now, 51-42.
And he's 1 away from a double-double. He's got 9 boards.
Gallinat cross courts it right side to Reynolds. Reynolds in deep, scoop it up, got it, and he's fouled. So Reynolds will go to the line looking for the three-point play. That foul on Hayden Dalton, his first. And that is the third Cowboy team foul here in the second half.
Every time it looks like the Cowboys might be getting away from this Pacific team, they come battling back, and Reynolds has really helped his team here in the second half.
Maldonado comes in, Akagorski comes out for the Cowboys. Now Reynolds at the line looking for the three-point play. Get him to within 6, and he does. 7 points all here in the second half for Reynolds. 51-45. Cowboys lead by 6. Kelly with it. Left side well beyond the arc. Reynolds out to get him now in the Pacific zone defense. Lob it inside. This ball knocked away and then gathered in by Towns. Long lead pass to Reynolds. He'll lay it up too strong. No good. And Maldonado comes back the other way with a rebound. Up ahead to James in deep. Lays it up and in, and he's fouled.
Boy, Pacific, they thought Reynolds was fouled at the other end.
Instead, Towns picks up his third. That is the 4th team foul on Pacific, and now James at the line looking for the three-point play. Eyes it, fires it, and gets it. 9 points for Justin James. Herndon comes out. Mameka comes in for the Cowboys.
Boy, Herndon had a great start to the second half, didn't he? He was outstanding.
54-45. Cowboys have that 9-point lead. Small backs off to the midcourt area off the dribble. Now shovels it to Reynolds. Reynolds trying to use a pick set by Towns for a step around 18-footer. That's short. Straight down off the rim, and Dalton controls it for the Cowboys.
There's his double-double. That's his 10th rebound.
Dalton with it, left side outside to Kelly. Kelly dribbles across the top of the key, gives it up to Maldonado. He'll dribble into the paint, feeds Dalton, quick turnaround, banker, good!
Boy, that was a big-time turnaround banker, as Dave said, high off the glass. Maldonado can pass the ball. He is a great entering passer.
And now Pacific wants a timeout. We'll go with them. Timeout on the floor with 12:28 remaining. Now it's Cowboys 56, the Pacific Tigers 45. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
Wyoming 56, Pacific 45, the Pokes' biggest lead of this game. 12:28 remaining in the game. Hayden Dalton now with 12 points, 10 rebounds. That's his 15th career double-double and his third double-double this year. A win for your team is a win for you too. There's nothing quite like it except driving a Nissan. Get to Nissan, a proud supporter of college athletics, and shop ChooseNissan.com today. Take on game day.
Pacific with the basketball. Now left side Reynolds. He'll try to feed inside. Ball knocked loose, and they go to the floor out. It goes in the counter to Gallinat for three, and that's good. Boy, just rolled right to him in the corner, and Gallinat knocks it down. He has 12 points in the game. 56-48. Cowboys with an 8-point lead. Redding with it right side on the wing to James. Tried to feed it top of the key, but it's knocked loose, but James will run it down. Right side on the angle. Now takes it into the paint. Jump pass over the head of Redding and out of bounds. James will come out now as Lou Adams comes in, and now both teams will come to the benches, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 11:54 to play. It's Wyoming 56, Pacific 48. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
32 seconds elapsed from the last timeout to this timeout. In that time, the Pacific team hit 1-3. Cowboys still lead at 56-48 with 11:54 left. Are you a Wyoming basketball fan? Start earning points towards game tickets with Coors Light XP. Download it from the App Store today. Remember, 21 means 21.
Pacific basketballs. The Tigers will bring it in the zone to our left. Small lobs back door. That's going to be too high for Gallinat, and it goes out of bounds.
Wow, that was way over everybody's head. The 10th turnover for the Tigers. The Cowboys also have 10.
56-48. Cowboys lead by 8 with 11 and a half minutes remaining here in the AA. Wyoming with the basketball, attacking the zone to our right. Redding dribbles across the top of the key, gets it right side outside to Adams. He'll dribble into the paint, but has to pick up his dribble. Now back to Redding. Redding crossover to the end line. Tried to jump pass it to Naughton, but had it rejected straight out of bounds. It will stay with the Cowboys. They'll have 8 seconds to shoot as they take it out underneath and to the right of their own hoop. Adams slaps the ball, puts him in motion, gets it to Naughton. Naughton gives it up top of the key to Momeka. Now to Adams, 4 to shoot, fall away 3, that's good.
Wow. Just like they diagrammed it, right?
Couple of threes in the game now for Adams. He has 6 points. Cowboys lead by 11 now, 59-48. Reynolds with it, well beyond the arc, left side of the angle. Quick pull up as he steps in from 18. That's no good, but he is fouled on the play, and Maldonado got a piece of him. That's his first. Cowboys' 4th team foul here in the second half.
You know, I was just going to say before Adams hit that 3 that the Cowboys don't have a lot of perimeter firepower out there on the floor right now, and Adams hit his 2nd of the day.
Reynolds' free throw is good. He'll get another. This moment brought to you by the Wyoming Liberty Group. The Wyoming Liberty Group helps you stay informed about our state government. We can be stronger without raising taxes. Let's work together to demand transparency in Wyoming. Learn more at wyliberty.org. Reynolds hit them both. He now has 9 points in the game. 59-50. Cowboys by 9. Here's a deflected pass. Going to be saved by Smalls. Well, that's a great play.
Yeah.
Deflected, then went, got it. So Smalls will bring it into the forecourt. Now to Gallinat for 3. That's no good. Bodies on the floor, but no whistles, and the Cowboys bring it back. Up ahead to Redding.
Off of this game, I would say Smalls is their best player. He's an outstanding player.
Cowboys want a timeout now as Alan Edwards wants to talk things over. 10:24 remaining here in the second half. Cowboys lead it. It's Wyoming 59, Pacific 50. And on this 32nd timeout, we'll keep it right here. Griner Ford, powered by Lithium Motors, has a huge selection of new 2018 Ford F-150s. So whether you're headed off to the mountains, the job site, or just working the ranch, Griner has the F-150 that's perfect for you. Come take a test drive today or go to grinerford.com.
Well, the Cowboys shooting 49% from the floor and 38% from the arc thus far. The Tigers of Pacific, 40% from the field, 40% from the arc. They are 10 of 17 from the free throw line. Cowboys are 7 of 9 from the free throw line. And Wyoming has out-rebounded Pacific 31-25.
Cowboys have had double-digit leads on a couple of occasions in this game, but just can't quite pull away. They lead by 9 here at the moment with 10:24 remaining. Cowboys bring the ball into Redding. He'll shovel it to Adams. Adams trying to use a pick set by Naughton, but against the double team. Finds Momeka at the top. Now to Redding. Redding right-hand runner, left it short, no good. Tripp comes away with it, and he'll work it into the forecourt for Pacific. Good pass to Reynolds. He'll reverse it up and in.
And Reynolds has really had a nice game in this second half. He's kept them in the game.
Here's Adams the other way. Boy, off balance. He banks it up and in. 8 points for Adams. There's a runner by Gallinat that won't fall. They'll knock it out all the way to Small. Thought about taking the 3, but Cowboys recover defensively now, and Pacific with the basketball. 61-52. Here's Small. Tried to feed along the end line, but it goes off the Cowboy out of bounds. And it'll stay with Pacific. Wholesale substitutions now for the Wyoming Cowboys. Bringing in 5 fresh guys Fresh horses for the Cowboys. Tripp shovels it back to Small. Haka, Gorski, Kelly, Herndon, James, and Dalton back out there for Wyoming. Small steps in for an 18-footer. That's no good. Tripp was up for the rebound. He's going to be fouled on the play. I believe it's going to be on Dalton. Yeah, will be Dalton's second foul. 5th Cowboy team foul. Ball goes out to Pacific. They'll get a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Now they'll bring it into Gallinat. Wing it around the right side perimeter. Get it to Small. Small, dribble drive in deep. Ball away, left-hand banker, good.
Man, that was quite a shot. He's not left-handed, and he banked that off glass with his left hand on the drive.
15 points now for Kendall Small, and now Caden Dalton knocks down a 3. 15 points for Hayden Dalton. That's his first three-pointer tonight. And that gives the Cowboys a 10-point lead. There's the ball punched away from behind by Kelly, but running it down in backcourt is Reynolds, and Kelly takes it away from him. Lead pass up ahead to James, lays it up and in.
Man, what a great defensive stand by Cody Kelly. Wow, that was impressive, and a great pass to JJ.
Wasn't that something? Punched it away from one player, then stole it away from another. Here's Reynolds, right-hand runner, banker, good.
Boy, they like to dribble towards that rim and put it up. A lot of runners.
66-56 from the corner. Make it a 13-point lead as James knocks down the 3. He has 14 points now in the game. The Cowboys lead at 69-56. And Alan Herndon is going to come out of the game. He has some, it looks like blood on the front of his uniform.
Sure does.
Not sure whose blood it is, where it's coming from, but Alan's got to come to the bench.
He's got blood all over it. He's got it on his back and on the front of his jersey. You're wondering maybe one of the Pacific guys might be bleeding. This is the Cowboys' biggest lead of the game. They're enjoying a 13-point lead, and they've hit a couple threes to get to that 13-point lead.
Hayden Dalton has a little bit on his right sleeve. If they see that, they might make him come to the bench, but they're going to play on here. 8 minutes left in regulation. Cowboys lead it by 13. Good passed into Tripp, reverse it too strong, no good. Herndon the rebound, up ahead to James. On the run, the distance, then he lost the handle as he was going to go for the jam and commits the foul. Oh, he was way up there. He was going to dunk that baby and just lost the handle. James picks up his 3rd foul. It'll be a Pacific basketball when we come back. 7:51 to play. It's Wyoming 69, Pacific 56. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield.
7:51 remaining in this game. The Cowboys 69, Pacific 56. Premier Bone and Joint Centers, Wyoming's orthopedic experts for over 4 decades, are the official team physicians for University of Wyoming Athletics. We're worthy of Wyoming, still treating you wherever it hurts, wherever you are.
Pacific will bring it out of backcourt. Small brings it into Gallinat, gets it right back, and Small in the right side corner. Being covered by Kelly. Waves everybody away. Now the dribble drive, right hand runner, good.
Boy, they are great at runners.
Let him go one-on-one. He scores there. Now 17 points for Kendall Small. 69-58. Cowboys by 11. 7:20 left here in the double A. Here's Adams. And Adams going to be grabbed and fouled by Dorsey. Lafayette Dorsey picks up his second. That is the 5th team foul on Pacific here in the second half. So the ball goes out to the Cowboys. Underneath and to the right of their own hoop. Lob it to Dalton. Backs down. Jump the right-hand banker. Rolls off. No good. Williams the rebound for Pacific. He'll get it to Small. Here's Small at the top. Trying to fall away from 15. Push the right hand. No good this time. And a rebound foul going to be called inside. See who this is on. It'll be on Adams, I guess. He'll pick up his second.
Yep. Tom O'Neill said he was pushing off to get that rebound.
It is the 7th Cowboy team foul, so that will send Jack Williams to the line. He'll be shooting the 1-and-1.
Jack's been rather quiet tonight.
Front end on the way. That's good. He'll get the bonus. Averages 9.9 points a game. That's just his 4th point tonight. Looking for his 5th. Williams fires and can't get it. Long off the back iron. Adams. Long rebound for the Cowboys. 69-59. Cowboys by 10 as they bring it into the forecourt. Adams with it. Right side off the dribble. Picks up his dribble and feeds Herndon. Now into Dalton they go. Drop step in the lane. Feeds along the end line, but a foul going to be called as Dalton made his move. He was fouled on the play. Foul is going to be on Jaleel Tripp, his 3rd. 6th team foul. Ball out of bounds to Wyoming. Both teams will be at the line from here on out. 6:45 left, and here's Adams. He's going to go to the line right now to shoot 2. As he took it down the lane, he was fouled on the play, and reaching in was Gallinat, his 2nd.
Gallinat is their leading scorer, averaging 14 a game. He has 12, but Small comes into this game averaging 8.4. He has 17.
Adams to shoot a couple. First one on the way is good. This portion of our broadcast is brought to you by the local Wyoming State Farm agents. Tonight's featured agents are Todd Butzine of Gillette, Brad Cutler from Green River, and Jill Hartman from Sundance. For auto, home, life, and banking, get to a better state. Adams hits both free throws. He's in double figures. He has 10 points tonight. Cowboy lead is 12, and now a whistle and the ball sails out of bounds. They say off the Cowboys. It'll stay with Pacific. 6:39 to play. 71-59. Cowboys by a dozen as they'll lob it into Williams. Now to Dorsey. He'll leave it for Small as he dribbles to the top. Small down the lane. Small challenges Herndon, but it rolls off no good. And Adams has the rebound. Up ahead to Herndon. Left side corner to Kelly. Kelly back outside to Herndon. One bounce dribble. He'll find Dalton for 3. That's good.
Yeah, good job by the Cowboys on the break. And that time Dalton was in rhythm when he took that shot.
18 points now for Hayden Dalton, and Damon Stoudemire wants a timeout. Pacific will get the timeout with 6:07 remaining. It's the Cowboys 74, the Pacific Tigers 59. This is Wyoming basketball from Learfield. And we welcome you back to the Double-A as play has resumed, and long 3 ball by Williams was no good. Naughton went up for it and had the rebound, was tied up by Jaleel Tripp. And on the arrow, it'll go to the Cowboys. 5:51 to play. Wyoming basketball as they'll attack the zone to our right. Wyoming with that 15-point lead now, 74-59.
I thought Tripp kind of continued that jump ball a little longer than he should have. Naughton kept his cool, though.
And Redding will bring it into the forecourt for the Cowboys. He'll get it outside to Adams. There's a whistle and a foul, and this is going to go against Wyoming. Illegal pick. That's going to go against Momeka. Andrew Momeka picks up his second on the offensive foul. The ball will go out of bounds to Pacific. 5:44 to play. Cowboys by 15. Now digging in defensively, zone to our left. Pacific will try to attack the Cowboys zone. Is in deep. Now back outside they go. Reynolds 3 is good.
Good job moving against the Cowboys zone. Find Reynolds deep in the left corner. He was wide open. He hit it. Good passing by Pacific.
16 points now for Miles Reynolds. Here's Adams, dribble drive, forced the issue, running right hand, good.
That was a nice little runner by Lewis Adams.
Back the other way, Reynolds banks it up, got it. No basket, they say. He was fouled before the shot by Justin James. That's going to be number 4 on James. 5:10 remaining. And Reynolds will go to the line. He'll be shooting the 1-and-1. It's a 9th Cowboy team foul, so the rest of the way, Pacific will be in the double bonus. James comes out with those 4 fouls. Akagorski back in. Here's Reynolds at the line. The front end is good. He'll get the bonus. Boy, what a second half he has had. 17 points at the moment, all in the second half for Miles Reynolds. Make it 18.
Well, you know, Small took care of him in the first half, got him back in the game, and now Reynolds is keeping them in the second.
Into the forecourt, Adams gets it to Redding. Redding waits for Momeka to come out and set a pick, but he'll get it right side on the wing to Adams. 5 minutes left here in the Double-A. Cowboys lead by a dozen, 76-64. Akagorski going to be bumped by Reynolds, and a blocking foul going to be called on Reynolds. He'll pick up his second, and now Alexander Akagorski will go to the foul line, and he'll be shooting the 1-and-1.
Reynolds is 5 of 8 from the field, and he's 7 for 7 from the free throw line.
Here's Alex. First one on the way is good. Akagorski, one of the best free throwers on the Cowboys squad. He's now 13 of 15 on the year. That's 87%. And then he misses the second one. 4 points for Alexander Akagorski, 77-64. Cowboys lead by 13. 4:40 remaining here in the Arena Auditorium. Pacific on the attack. Small can't penetrate against that Cowboys zone, so he gets it outside to Dorsey. He will, runs into Naughton, and that's an offensive foul. Jordan Naughton right there to take the hit. Lafayette Dorsey picks up his 3rd foul.
Boy, that was a great defensive play by Naughton. They like to put it on the floor and go to that rim, and he stood his ground, took a pretty good shot from a guy who looks like a running back.
Redding, lob pass in the left side corner to Akagorski. He'll dribble back out to the top. Fall away 3. That's an air ball. Didn't get it there. And Adams can't save it. So it'll go ball out of bounds to Pacific. 77-64, Cowboys by 13. 4:15 remaining. Small has it at the top, left side to Reynolds. Reynolds in deep, but then back out to Small. Dribble drive, has his pass deflected by Naughton. Taken away by Redding. Cowboys break out a bit. Redding, the distance, lays it up and got it.
Wow. A little too far into the basket, but Redding was able to get it into the hoop anyway after that nice play by Jordan Naughton defensively.
First 2 points of the night for Nair's Redding. gives the Cowboys a 15-point lead, 79-64. Reynolds back out to Dorsey for 3. That's good. First points of the night for Lafayette Dorsey. 79-67. Cowboys lead by 12 now with 3:25 remaining. Left side outside, Okagorski with it. Dribbles to the top, step back 3, that's good.
Well, the Tigers left him wide open at the top. There was nobody near Alexander Okagorski, so why not take it?
82-67, a 15-point lead for the Pokes. 3:05 to play. Reynolds dribble drive, puts up a left hand, no good, but was fouled as he took it to the rim. Jordan Naughton picks up his first. Reynolds will be at the line to shoot 2. When we come back, timeout on the floor with 3:03 remaining. We're not leaving. We're going to keep it right here. 3:03 remaining. It's Wyoming 82, Pacific 67.
Well, only one player in foul trouble in this game, and that is Justin James. He has 4. Everybody else in pretty good shape. The Cowboys right now shooting 53% from the field and 46 from the arc. They're 12 of 26 from 3, 10 of 13 from the free throw line. So they're doing a good job shooting the basketball today. They have a 2 rebound advantage on Pacific, 35-33. Pacific, on the other hand, 42% from the floor, 46 from the arc, 6 of 13, and 13 of 21 from the free throw line, which is just 62%. These two teams, the Cowboys have scored 16 points off 13 Pacific turnovers, and Pacific has scored 14 points off 12 Wyoming turnovers. Pacific bench is outscoring the Cowboys 21-16. But the Cowboys have kind of pulled away here in the second half of this second half. Had a 15-point lead on several occasions, which is their biggest lead.
Cowboys led by 4 at halftime. Indeed, they've had a good second half to get that up to a 15-point lead at the moment with just 3:03 remaining, and really everybody's contributed, Kevin. Cowboys have 4 players in double figures. As you said, Herndon leading the way with 21, but Lou Adams with 12, Dalton 18, and James with 14. That's pretty good balance.
It is, and the Cowboys have demonstrated that, especially here in this building, but they only had 38 points at halftime, and they're sitting with 82 right now and still 3:03 remaining in this game.
Already one of the higher scoring outings for the Cowboys. They had 83 against New Mexico Highlands. Of course, that double overtime when Wyoming scored 96. Reynolds at the line, hits the first one. He'll have another. Miles Reynolds is looking for his 20th point. And can't get it. Rolls off, no good. Naughton the rebound for the Cowboys. He'll get it backcourt to Redding. Lobs up ahead to Adams. Lou back outside to Nye Redding. He'll set up the Cowboy offense. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the AA. Cowboys lead at 82-68, trying to add to that lead. They've got the basketball in the zone to our right. Redding with it, dribbles to the top with 8 to shoot, gets to Adams, back to Redding. He'll try that 3 from the top, and that's no good. Tipped up and almost in by Jones. He'll get it back and couldn't follow it up and in.
Good hard work, though, on the offensive glass by Buddha.
Indeed. Tripp gets it to Small, but then it's taken away. Here's Adams, controls it for the dunk all the way into the forecourt. Wow. He was battling Dorsey man on man, and he gets the dunk.
Does Gorski get any kind of an assist on that? Yeah. He's the one that originally dislodged the basketball. He couldn't control it.
Lou Adams equals his season high. He's had 14 3 different times, now 4 times this season. Dorsey can't hit the outside shot, and Adams controls the rebound. Under 2 minutes remaining now as the Cowboys in control. They've got an 84-68 lead, and they've got the basketball. Redding with it in deep to Naughton, lays it up and in.
Beautiful entering pass by Nair's Redding, and Naughton has really played well in his stints in the game.
18-point lead. That's their biggest. Now a foul on Adams as Reynolds was taking the baseline. Adams picks up his third. And Sam Averbuck, Austin Mueller, both getting set to come into the game.
You know, the good thing about this is that these guys have gotten a chance to play in the second half, not Averbuck and Mueller, but they're going to get in at least.
You're right, Naughton's gotten a lot of good playing time here in the second half, Kevin. Now they'll bring out Naughton, Akagorski, and Adams. Mueller, Averbuck, and Herndon back out there. They'll play with Jones and Redding. Finish things up with 1:31 remaining. Reynolds hits both free throws. He has had some kind of second half. 86-70. Cowboys by 16. Reynolds with 21 points tonight, all in the second half.
How about that? Quite a half.
Yeah, Averbuck dribbles across the top. Now an illegal pick set by Jones. He didn't get there in time as Gallinat ran into him, and Jones will pick up his first foul.
That was a pretty good hit by Jones on Gallinat. Gallinat's got the old afro working for him.
Yeah, he does. Rodriguez Jones, he is one of two Cowboys, the two tallest Cowboys at 6'10", in the corner, firing away for three. That rolls off, no good. That shot taken by Otto Taylor, who just came into the game, the true freshman. Otto Taylor from San Diego, 6'2", 170. Now the Cowboys just dribbling out and working some clock, 17 to shoot, 47 seconds left here in the double-A. Cowboys going to win their 7th game. They'll be 7-3 after posting this one. 37 seconds left, 6 to shoot. Averbuck at the top. Gets the left side corner to Herndon. Herndon dribbles into the paint for the jam. Oh, missed the jam. Williams comes away with it. Back the other way they come. Shot clock put to bed. We're playing the last 23 seconds here. Down along the inline. Turn around right hand's going to be good by Max Tinsley, who just came in.
Quite a turnaround jumper by Max Tinsley.
Cowboys into the forecourt. Nobody's going to guard him, and now Nye Redding can just dribble this baby out. They're coming to their feet here in the double-A. This game is over. Now let's listen for that final buzzer. There it is. Cowboys pick up the win. The final score. Oh, the